can be exposed defensively, so compactness can't be compromised. And you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Anthony Elanga is a player who's learning the game for me, Peter. He produces moments of magic, but he also produces mistakes, which is often associated with a player so young. He left Sweden at an extremely young age. I think he was 12 when he moved to Manchester, but he's progressed through the age groups and he's making his mark now at the top level. He just needs consistency to be added.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gets it away. And it's made it. Shapes to shoot! Elanga. Could go all the way here. Gets good distance on it. Played out to the right. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And that could set him on his way. There's the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Sherlock, and the shot! Moved on forwards. Elanga. And the shot! And another crack at goal. It's been a high-tempo start.
How about that touch, Peter? I mean, that was brilliant. He got the ball to go exactly where he wanted it. The touch was perfection, the finish imperfection.
That has been knocked clear. Ball is over the line. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Lovely feet. Muscular approach does pay off here. Can he get onto this? Can he latch onto this? Oh, that's nice. Does really well to win the ball there. Wins the duel this time. Bob. And here's Haaland. Hit into the middle. It's well blocked and back out it comes. Here's Sørloth. Crossed in again. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Sweden look very much like they've set themselves up to absorb here. It's going to be difficult to try and find space between the lines.
And here's Haaland. And that has been clubbed away. Played through for the wide man. And the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
And he's there to clear it. Elanga. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's played forward. Lindelof tries to clear. Have it back and can go again. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Østigard forwards and with intent. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Lindelof. Quarter of an hour played. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Out towards the flank. That's tidy. No way through, so back it comes. Plenty waiting in the middle.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's lofted through here. Deftly away. It's a mighty effort! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's been taken short. That is good strength. Elanga goes for the shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Ryerson. Oh, this looks sharp. Lindelof gets over and intercepts. Berger shifted upfield. And he's there to clear it. Bob. Ryerson. Berger. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Chance here to counter. Elanga. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Haaland. Great chance!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Keeper's got good distance on that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Solot. Looking for a decent ball in. Chance for a shot! Goal! Norway! And it's Norway who take the lead. Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
Haaland simply judged everything beautifully. That takes a lot of training ground practice, and we know what practice can make.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Played into space out wide. Østigard gets it away. Aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. He's on it, can he get away? Shot a goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Turns and goes back. He's had a shot! And he thumps it clear. Elanga. Lindelof. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And that has been cleared. Solot attempts a clearance. Oh, a delicate chip through. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Decent chance! It didn't come off, but an audacious effort.
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. Wasn't too far off either.
And that's a throw-in. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. Well read, nice interception. Østigard forwards and with intent. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Great position here. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Long ball by the goalkeeper. He has found the way through. Can he finish? Ball. Quality ball. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And there's green grass ahead of him. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Moved on forwards. Haaland spread out to the left. Gone for a throw-in. Bob. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Berger. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Elanga. Cuts out the pass, and he's away, and a chance! Chooses to go back. Very nicely done. He's in a great position. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Haaland. He is through here. Picks it up out wide. Bob. Great challenge, timed to perfection. And it's played forward. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Aim forwards. Østigard. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. Elanga. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's had a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Aim forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Berger shifted upfield. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's really well manoeuvred. Ustigard shifted upfield. Aim forwards. Elanga. This looks promising. And he's lost his man here. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Lindelof. Elanga. Berger. Haaland. Now it's Bob. Ryerson. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Defending, and the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
There's clear up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Norway leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Moved on forwards. Elanga. Oh, he's bustling through here. Thinks one through. Tries to get it clear. He's got away. And that was very necessary.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Danger averted for now. Sweden have got it back and they'll have another go. Cross goes in there. Ustigard with the clearance. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Keeper's dealt with that.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
He's in plenty of space here. Defending of the desperate variety.
Sweden clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Bob. Now it's Solot. And here's Haaland! Ustigard. Ustigard forwards and with intent. And he's managed to get front, shoots! Oh, it's come loose. Elanga. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's trying his... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Showing good feet. Can he deliver? Goes for a shot! He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Time to deliver. Nice control. Played into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ryerson. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Lindelof. Norway are ahead here by what is still the only goal.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
It's an exciting looking ball, that. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's a cute ball. Lindelof is there, and he can get that clear. Berger. And here's Haaland. Sørloth. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And that's really well manoeuvred. Ambitious ball here. And it's played forward. Clearly not happy with that. Østigard, good-looking ball.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Played with finesse. That's really well played. Elanga. Big chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Berger clears it away. Turns and goes back. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Østigard has a look and plays it forward. Aim forwards. Oh, shooting chance! And he comes up trumps again. Bob. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And that's going to be a booking. And that is quite wonderful! A finish of true class! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Oh, that is a bit special. Sweden go into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
That's been drilled forward. And claimed it back swiftly. Elanga. Elanga. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Does really well to win the ball there.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter.
They could be caught out here. There are a few waiting for it. Lindelof shifted upfield, and they can counter here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Half an hour gone in the second half. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Cleared without complication. Knocks it out wide. Cleared away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Checks on the touchline, a change about to occur.
Substitution on the field. Number 22. Coming to replace him is number 10.
Now it's Haaland. Wins the duel this time. Elanga. Elanga. And they've got rid. Elanga. That's good play. Now here's the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Sweden clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. Sweden surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Elanga. That's very neat. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's heaved it away. Elanga.
Sweden clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And the keeper has it.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Haaland tries a shot! And yes, it's there! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So all square with almost no time remaining. Lindelof. Elanga. He might have to go it alone here. Solot is the guilty party there.
Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Does really well to win the ball there. And reclaimed it in a trice. Elanga. Lobbed in behind. Chance, surely! Well, that is rather wayward. There's going to be another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, great play! Plenty to aim at here. That's good defending, very good defending.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Swings in across. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. He's having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Norway making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Lindelof. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.